What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna be making a 3-course Valentine's Day meal. I'm gonna be cooking for my beautiful wife. Just 3 simple courses. A simple appetizer is gonna be a classic Caesar salad. Our main course is gonna be a cauliflower risotto. Gonna serve that with some steak.
I like that.
And then our dessert is going to be a primal chocolate cookie dough, like a chocolate cookie dough ice cream. And you can hear our kids in the background. But we're still gonna make this as romantic as we can. And so we're gonna get our evening started with a little bit of Dry Farm wines. I got these sent to me. These are sugar-free, lower alcohol, natural, and additive-free wines.
I'm actually not a wine person, but for some reason I actually like it. And
yeah, it's a little bit lower alcohol, which is good because you're a lightweight.
I am. I don't want to start the party too early.
And then for our appetizer, we're just gonna do a classic Caesar salad, super simple. I'm just gonna take 1 head of romaine lettuce, chop it up, throw some shaved Parmesan on top, and then I'm just gonna top that with the Primal Kitchen Caesar dressing. And then I'm just gonna top it off with some of this Go Raw sprouted pumpkin seed salad topper. And there you go, easy first course. Then moving on to our main course, we're gonna be doing a cauliflower risotto using the new Primal Kitchen no dairy pink primavera sauce. And so I'm just gonna heat up 2 tablespoons of avocado oil on medium heat. I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of diced onion and a 1/2 pound of sliced mushrooms. I'm gonna saute those until the onions are translucent and the mushrooms have reduced in size a bit. No liquid should remain in the pan. Next, I'm going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic and a teaspoon of fresh thyme. Saute that for about a minute. And then I'm gonna add about 3 to 4 cups of cauliflower rice. And then my Primal Kitchen no dairy pink primavera, I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of that. I'm just going to stir to combine. I'm gonna reduce the heat to low and add about a 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. If you don't do dairy or you're more plant-based, you can sub that Parmesan cheese for like a vegan Parmesan cheese. We've got a recipe for one on the primalkitchen.com website on the recipes. You can look for that. And then I'm just going to stir that all together to combine. And then we're gonna finish it off with 1 to 2 cups of arugula or some other kind of green. And then just some salt and pepper to taste. Now you could just serve this on its own as a main dish. I am going to serve this with some sliced steak that I cooked up. And then moving on to our dessert, we're gonna be doing a chocolate primal ice cream. We've made variations of this before on this channel, but today we're gonna be adding some chocolate cookie dough into the mix. This is some Sweet Loren's fudgy brownie cookie dough and just putting some chocolate chunks in there. This stuff is gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based, nut-free, pretty clean stuff. It's not keto per se, but still, you know, clean ingredients. And so to make my ice cream, I'm just gonna first throw some raw, unsalted macadamia nuts into a food processor to make some macadamia nut butter. Just blend that for a few minutes until I've got some macadamia nut butter. Set that aside, and then I'm gonna take 1 can of full-fat coconut milk, throw that into a bowl. Next, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of my macadamia nut butter. Next, we're going to add a scoop of chocolate Primal Fuel. This is Primal's whey protein powder, not to be confused with the collagen fuel that they also make. We're gonna switch it up and use the Primal Fuel today. And so I'm just gonna throw a scoop of that in there. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder and a pinch of salt. I'm just gonna use a whisk to mix that all together. And then I've got my Sweet Loren's here. I think there's 12 cookies in here. I'm gonna take about 6 of them, and I'm just gonna cut them up into little chunk-sized pieces. And so next I'm going to take my ice cream maker, I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to dump my ice cream mixture into the frozen bowl. And then I'm just going to let that mix for a few minutes. It should only take 5, maybe 10 minutes at most to start to thicken and turn into an ice cream. Once it starts to get pretty thick, I'm going to add my chocolate cookie dough chunks into the mix. You can use a spoon or something to just sort of help the chunks mix in there. And there you go, that looks ridiculously good. Now this ice cream, you can keep in the freezer, but it's best enjoyed sort of straight out of the ice cream maker. And so when you're doing your 3-course meal, what I recommend is making your ice cream mixture beforehand and then just keeping it in the fridge along with the cookie dough chunks. And then when it's time, like maybe after you've just finished your main course, you have your mixture ready to go, you toss it into the ice cream maker then, and then you guys can enjoy the ice cream fresh out of the ice cream maker after dinner. And so there you go, there's our 3 courses. Now we get to enjoy this meal. Cheers.
To better 2021.
And if you want to pick up any Primal Kitchen products seen in this video, you can get them all at primalkitchen.com. Just use the code HELLO20 and you can get 20% off your entire order. Just a little thank you for checking out our channel. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic Valentine's Day.
Yeah, have fun.